at a party. The age was 14. To clean your scene just like chlorine, hit your nerves just like morphine. Microphone, syringe, needle played by the speaker. Your eardrum is the vein, the mean to receive this procedure. Taking a moderation may help to escape reality. This sensation that naturally needs to be based gradually. Hip-hop is that euphoricness, more than just the best. Stash a cancer to the component, blow your spot up like a meth lab.
Underground MCing truly has its perks. The last couple of years I got a gang of free shirts and skirts. Pay attention when you live on stage, but if you dead on air, man, them dips don't care. I swear it's like that, and I've been living it since I was 16, and we distribute it every moment, every minute like a photo snap. And we done hella shows with no promo pack.
Cause Kanser's career covers Zachariah's wall. If you don't get the connection, then you don't know us at all. Many at the same core, we are superstars. Cause no matter who you are, you can rap and go far.
Not ballin', ain't rich, never fallin', won't switch. No, this is the motives from those kids that keep the dope script. Float with proper provisions, insight the light that's further. When you're drowning in our sound, Kanser provides a life preserver.
You can't handle the truth with too much to touch. We can hand you the proof, you mash one new bus. Rhymes from the mental, physical, spiritual. You can't handle the truth with too much to touch. We can hand you the proof, you mash one new bus. Rhymes from the mental, physical, spiritual.
Man, I ain't got a job, dog, I slang CDs out the backpack, but it ain't easy. Living in the land, 10,000 haters pack flavor in the compact disc.
While they make murderous music, we make music fit for the living. I'm giving microphones breath. 1, 2, 3, here comes the jet. East coast to the mid to the west, these kids are the best. Yes, not only for financials, but also for the respect.
Cause kids are scrounging, scrapping, scratching for the thriller. Not taking consideration the proper placement of cellular. We so pleased to meet you, we the feature for your eyes to see. From mesh to new to you, best to pursue the INT.
If a girls thought I wrote a song about them, look little women, it's like I win. Big Zach, baby, never ever doubt him. Glad you got it, thanks for buying the album.
Yeah, I used to dwell in the haters, now I'm being played on crossfaders like DJs that's full of flavor. Could you just do me a favor and open your cerebellum to the stories that we tellin'? Hip-hop is for rebelling, not concerned with what you're selling. Remember being a youngin' for the mic when it's plunging. Not into bungee jumping, rather be up at the function like the Red Sea. Tried the INTs behind me, started with a dozen, and now we're down to 3. You can handle the truth with too much to touch. We can hand you the proof, you mash one new bus. Rhymes from the mental, physical, spiritual. You can't handle the truth with too much to touch. We can hand you the proof, you mash one new bus. Rhymes from the mental, physical, spiritual. You can't handle the truth with too much to touch. We can hand you the proof, you mash one new bus. Rhymes from the mental, physical, spiritual. Vibe with me, vibe, 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 vibe with me, vibe, 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 vibe with me, vibe, 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 vibe with me, no, yeah. All right, you're listening to WINT. That was the latest hit from Heiruspecs 2002 joint. Y'all go and peep that, all right? Thank you. Next up, we got some new music from...
We made this one for DJ's transition. When you mix it in rotation, hold your placement. Thanks for listening, it's the K today. I know the weight is great, but let it fade away. Take all of your pain and hate and save it for a later day. Paid the way, don't ponder on the other lies you see. Society, sire, relief, and for you the vibe is free. Inside of me, it's viably for the poverty stricken. This lottery ticket's meant for your soul to soothe your addiction. Suddenly and inadvertently, it's flowing through your bloodstream. Certainly the circuitry that'll work to free is lovely. Music is the universal verse to break the barriers. A statement that we make, and man, it's blatant where it carries.
I could bring it from the middle, but I'll take it off the top. Tip, ship, shape, state, mind, mental temple on third rock. I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid to live life lost, to lose lessons to the test. Guess multiple choice, A through infinity. Every minute that you find in your identity, who you are, where you came from. I be the same dumb kid who grew up on East Lake. Now I get paid to rock the beat break, and I make it for you, the crew, the girl next door. A little more for her, sure you understand. Feel the texture, man, that's the plan.
Interlock keeps the underground connected, similar to mics so rap stars can be projected. With MCs and DJs, production, promotion, giving it to your town and those kids across the ocean. Under internet or hand-to-hand flyering. This younger generation, hopefully, we're inspiring. The music we're making, conversation started. The population starts with, not looking for the sponsorship. Hold up, wait, I'll take that back. Cause if you want a telephone, you heard us on the radio or seen us at the local show, rocking it just for you. We like to say thank you, yo. Hey yo, we made this one just for you. Trust the crew who always bring it through. We made this one just for you. You trust the crew who always bring it through. We made this one just for you. You trust the crew who always bring it through. We made this one just for you. You just for you. Just for you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
DJ Elusive.
I wonder where a guy, an everyday Joe like myself, can find a little action.
Minneapolis, we made this one for you. St. Paul, we made this one for you. East Coast, we made this one for you. West Coast, we made this one for you. Japan, we made this one for you. Southside, we made this one for you. The Bay Area, we made this one for you. The whole world, we made this one for you.
When the sun sets in the sultry summertime, believe it's one of a kind. In the streets fun you will find, or it'll find you, cause the two go hand in hand. It's a recipe especially fitted to form a plan. Fire hydrant spray displays, children at play. Streets spilling out with people locked in they building all day, hiding from the heat index or the intense humidity. Living my dreams while contributing to this inner city. Sent to the scene by some to visualize through tongue. Mesh one, Unicus, Lou, and new one. Cause I can smell it in the air and I can see it in the sky. Don't know the meaning of life, but there's other reasons I write.
This year I'm thinking big like a dinosaur, rhyming for kings and kids on swing sets at Matthews Park. They got a heavier heart about a decade down. Poor from start, about to turn it around. For everybody in the struggle that's defeating it. Everybody with a hustle that they eatin' with. Every girl in the room with their heart broke hurtin', crying about some dude who probably didn't deserve them. I assure them what they holdin' is golden. We molding minds like Play-Doh if you say so. Another day goes on and you play my song.
Remember me, the kid with the goggles and things. We used to rap about ciphers to see who can hang. Put on your parachutes plus rally up troops. We did a thing on stage, but also known for knocking boots, cock it back and shoot. Interlocks of truth, opposite of those falsifying for fame. Till this day, I'm trying to figure out that aim. Nevertheless, in the case, it remains the same. But others change up, making strange cups to gain a name. But what I do now is more than entertain. It's meant to titillate and stimulate when I enter your brain.
Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Pour on nous fait, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Pour on nous fait, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait. Pour on nous fait. Tu pagas no fesse, pour on nous fait.
Excuse me, to all you glass dolls in the house. Are there any glass dolls in here? This is for you. This one's for you. Delusional glass world made of fabricated fashion. Mental stability that of a saturated napkin. Packaging that's fragile and still said handle with care. Cause it's shattered at a moment's notice, so just give it ample air. Thought that I could climb the face of this brick wall to find a way to penetrate. Emotions fade away to find it is a mind state. Conversation at best I guess consisted of one syllable. Nothing real was shown except for moans when I'd fill the hole. Still it goes to show no longer am content to carry on with the song, cause all along it's temporary. Tempers rarely flaring, can't feel bad on how I lose slip. No sense commencing to a steel slab. The truth is that you lack soul, and I hope you crack the mold so that we know there's no one walking to suck our light like a black hole. Fun while it lasts, but it wasn't all of that. Baby, call me what you want, but please don't call me back.
creamy nut. Jelly is a girl that's had my thumb in her butt. A few of them run amok around the twin town. When I'm out and about, sometimes I see them. If they in the mood, I bring them home and feed them.
So, fuck dudes saying dick sucking's disrespectful.
You gave me good head, you on a very hot pedestal. Like this one raver girl, I'd have let her be my chick. Now she calls twice a year just to see my dick. I love women. In my time I fell for a couple, and soul pain takes time to cleanse. I had a girl once, but she slept with my friends. So, come along, be part of my crew. Maybe that trick will sleep with you too. She calls now and then just to bitch and bug me. Talk about her new guy and deny she still loves me. Girl, you part of the past and not part of the future. Sooner or later for Zach, I'm not a player or Mac, but I got grips, more game than you take me for. She could take me home and I could make her sore. Got a sex toy in the closet the last girl left over. Ain't washed it, but shit, you're not sober. Might even munch if you put it on the plate. And the party don't stop till the period is late.
Banger. I can easily hang 10 over these fake shits. My surfboard region need to stop tripping. The difference between me and you is the distance found in between a veteran and a fool. Who do you think you're messing with? I'm a lot like them Zephyr kids when representing my Southside heritage. I taught Tony Hawk everything he knows about blowing his nose while grinding. I'm defying death like idiots in the dark, playing with sharks while covered head to toe only in human hearts. These kind of retards can be found face down amongst the coral reef. Somebody's probably only identical by their teeth. Please keep your lengthy convos to a minimum, especially when parasailing my usual chat rooms. I'm scuba diving and once I get a good grip, I'ma grab a hold of Davy Jones' locker and dip. Even without a lifeboat, I'll stay afloat for real. I feel like I'm drifting in a direction that was predestined. Cancer troops been my light tower since way before headspin. The water's warm and I'm ready to go swimming. If tapes and CDs are impressionable imprints in the sand, then I've walked up and down the shore in such a short span. No, I'm not done having fun yet. The tide's coming in and I love to get my feet wet. If tapes and CDs are impressionable imprints in the sand, then I've walked up and down the shore in such a short span. No, I'm not done having fun yet. The tide's coming in and I love to get my feet wet.
Told me to be useful in this life I live. Until I'm without breath, I'll continue to give of myself like so many others did. So I take time out my day to show appreciation to those who had a hand in shaping my life. With the arrival of Felicia, it made me think twice on how I want to live, what I want to be, where I want to go. Through her wonder years, I can feel myself grow into a man responsible for a child. Trials, I must say they come by the pile, but I'm trying to be stress-free with no burden. Cause what you do now doesn't just blow in the wind. There's a consequence for your past offense. Cause what you do now doesn't just blow in the wind. There's a consequence for your past offense.
Son of a junkie, money never had it. Food in the cabinet kept from welfare checks. I am the product of drug and domestic abuse that would make most mentals retract and recluse. Screaming, look mom, I made it and I'm far from rich. I had a couple of twists and never used my fists. I beat that disease like I said I would. Everywhere that I've been, that's where I stood. Try to walk with peace, I tried to pocket my pride, and I tried real hard to survive the Southside. Made so many mistakes I can't replace with no control. Sometimes my soul aches. Stakes is high till it breaks the sky. Dry light leaks down from heaven. Seen God walk among us through fungus and thought. Followed the vision, listen to what's taught. Sought myself and I found some truth. Sought the truth and I found a lot of lies. Apologized to every person on earth I hurt. Matt just had a baby, man, it's time to build.
It's the weight of the world that's heavy on my mind. It's the way that this pearl so tarnished it don't shine. It's my father's decision that made Drew a living fact. Now it's my turn in life to be giving it back. The man in the middle trying to understand this riddle as I travel the land to unravel the plan so that he'll know. Little was there awareness, there was action bearing consequence, and where was common sense when I was staring at your mama's breast? Conveniently forgot to jump head first, no prophylactic. Reaping what I sow, 9 months I held to hold this package. Now I mold you to a fashion till you're old enough to have your own habits. In this habitat, not all condone my actions. If I could make all of you stressed at us, we'd exit from this precipice, and life wouldn't be living, and there would be nothing left to us. Cause I had done them deeds on his road to redemption. Lost my temper, cost me friendships, never was a conscious effort. Honest intentions that somehow got miserably misguided. Learning from the past, that's what history provides us. And just breaking down the shaky ground and need to find a handle. Cause now I lead by example and proceeding where they can't go. And there's one apparent reason that our seeds become these heathens. Interferes that make us flee from responsibility or what we've done. But the mirror bears the season and tears at us seem from leaving. Even when we're not agreeing, remain apparent for that reason. And the best lesson for master stress on his son of his mother. Though at times struggle and tugs at my soul and tests what I know. But no, you're not a nameless face. In the matrix database, I take my place down this road so you don't make the same mistakes.
In the morning, I'm like without a care. Roll out of bed, throw water in my hair. Step outside and be like, oh yeah. It looks like it's gonna be one of those days where the only thing bling blinging is the sun rays. Just like Mother Caterpillar gave birth to butterfly, I'ma give life to this mic and get live with method of the traditional. Went through the ugliness, I still think life is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
They say time flies, sometimes it drips. Sometimes you focus, sometimes you drift. Miss the boat, catch the cab, drop the ball, hit the note.
Sick of standing in the canyon, screaming, receiving echoes. Gotta quit trying to get through your thick skull and gotta let go. Guess the only way to learn is for some to just crash and burn. And I'll see you when you get there after you mastered your turn.
This country kid once told me life's about little wins in the middle of sins, friends, stress, and progress. Find a bit of beauty in the basics. See through the silicone, walking in the matrix.
Thankful for the tranquil moments life is known to offer. Makes existing through the stressful situations less impossible. Either you're gone with the gust or you're strong with the trust. But the bond amongst us can't be broken down to dust.
They always ask me how you doing, and I guess I can't complain. I could complain, but that'd be lame. So I keep moving it down the lane. They always ask me how you doing. I guess I can't complain. I could complain, but that'd be lame. So I keep moving it down the lane.
$250, my life, I've lost women. Every morning wake up, friends are in prison. But my soul heals slow, and I kneel to know that in the face of grace, this is not a waste.
Hey yo, I'm trying to get my credit right so I can get a bite, but with no appetite for this American pie. You know the devil's demise. People need to open their eyes, grow a vertebrate and lift your head to the sky.
You ever feel like lies, like a needle in a groove, and you're stuck in a scratch and all you wanna do is move, and you've done all you can to push the boulder up the hill, but still got nothing to show for the composure of will.
I think the world's weight be weighing on women, dimming divine shine. I be seeing in the cuties we cuddle as they struggle for life. Like the flower at the end of my desk, looking for light.
I saw the craziest thing on TV that made me think I had it easy. Beats and rhyme is all I need to please me. And even though I got drama with the mama, seeing my baby makes life kinda breezy.
I've learned to let the guilt build over milk that's spilled, cause it's the fact that we're all fabrics in this elaborate quilt. Trying to keep your thoughts warm when I deliver a rhyme. It's the caster of the stones in the river of time.
They always ask me how you doing. I guess I can't complain. I could complain, but that'd be lame. So I keep moving it down the lane. They always ask me how you doing. I guess guess I can't complain. I could complain, but that'd be lame. So I keep moving it down the lane.
Better about that one than the other one.
Man, when aliens first made it with H, she wore a luscious green dress down to her ankles, a drape. Her breath was the breeze as her hands connected seas. Follicles that found to hold many breeds of leaves and trees. See hair caress the sky as veins sustained the rivers. The dress she wear was flying, couldn't paint a better picture. Yearly logic, periodic volcanoes that would pour. The wounds consume the tune, her womb the planet's core. Granite worn skin, natural disasters, the janitor. Typhoons from Japan to Panama, nothing left standing. Our previous animals disappear with leisure. Manipulate the material to the pyramids again. She was a believer in the cell, could tell the time to tune the vision. In return it got burning, attacked her immune system. As the moon would listen, the tune switch to assume the position. This lunatic's fringe soon defense this new condition. This microbe's life rode on a delicate balance. Intelligent talents, assailants that fell off the tightrope. Despite hopes that this wouldn't complicate her health, harnessing the plasma to power all these automated cells. She felt, never given the consideration, only intent to leave her naked. The forms of infestation, just gestating the nourishment from her breastplate. This decimation was cause enough for her to assess the state. Ancestral traits end as the ancient civilization. This disease is breeding free, how could she be civil? A patient, whether God or evolution. This parasitic pollution would tear at her skin and use it mainly for abusive usage. True to this confusion that amoeba only hoarded it. Everything on her form would live their lives in more accordance with this fortress now crumbling, wondering what ability to keep her infertility and help fulfill her needs. Freed cancer, AIDS, syphilis, Ebola, gonorrhea. The answer she gave was clear to us, not knowing how to plead. Showing cycles in the seasons, the reason for them becoming. The mother doesn't want to punish, but kids has got it coming back. Crying for years, only a few drying her tears. The signs are here to utilize before we die and disappear. Clear Gaia's violated and ravaging in her spirit. My mother will I see to have to inhabit or inherit. break the surface and still make it with purpose for certain. You're flirting with death, so step it ain't worth it. Be the last that I follow. You modeled and swallowed dick politics and be the first that I call a trick.
Not phased by rap cats and they flossy rich outfits. I got money to make and girls to make out with. True to the game, speak honestly. Rock the stage, no kind of choreography.
Word of carnage, I'm ripping rhymes. I'm the earth of the first to quench the thirst. Sent the earth as a gift, not a curse. To disperse this venom and burst, impregnate the universe so I can have infinite worth.
We multiracial, multi-hated by these guys who sat and contemplated, hoping we would fall off.
Hell no,
they ain't showing no nuts.
Y'all cats is all elbow.
I be that non-violent brother, but on mic
I kill MCs
with the girly man voices while I'm
screaming on these
like I had 1,000 voices. You knew what the choice was. Now you feeling the consequences of what my boys did.
These rappers are giving head like choir boys in a confessional, congesting my line of traffic while action on the testicle. Step off, your time's done. My light was sent to blind them and skills are like a samurai.
You ain't gonna find them. Rappers is taking up space like Foxy, no kind of skill, whole lot of body. I'd be down to do it. Have her thinking that I liked her music.
These dishes are like magicians just trying to cop a feeling. Take the product out they rapping won't have a lot of appeal. Stop the reels at least for your producer's sake. Unicus
got something to say.
Why don't you drop it in Creel?
Mwen pe pale a kritik pa pale de kanser. Pa gen moun ka pon serye pasko son ranser. Mem si ou ekri en anglais ou bien français. Lè nou si mikrofon nan voye men on an
These little underground kids ain't ready to set it. Nope. Slanging CDs with the skills so separate.
If that.
These not included, barely banging over static. They ain't saying nothing and frontin' like they have it.
As a fetus I was drilling your melon so you was
porn star.
You couldn't come correct if you was paid as a porn sick
star.
Of these foreign to skill modern day antiquities. Just stick with these MCs with ease. We letting our scriptures
my
read.
microphone's an extension of my arm cousin. I represent Minnesota, but I'm not from the funky like Del. Second album, no need for
along.
Due to the state of the world, ain't nobody staying home. When I rap.
Past I'm blinded, losing faith and lacking guidance through this maze. Backwards logic, I laugh about it, soothe the pain, and gather knowledge that I could process through the brain. Think about the jewels obtained as I'm walking through the rain. Cleanse my thoughts, remove the stains, let them fall into the drain. Most of y'all would do the same, but after all, the world's to blame. And alcohol's the Novocaine. It's cold and strange, and so I hope for change, but sending hopes in vain. You selling souls for fame, get engulfed in flames without a throne to claim, because they own the game. How many soldiers slain? No grave could hold their names. The end is close to range, so I broke the chains that kept my soul restrained. They'll put my dome through strain, so all I know was gained, I let the flows explain. They'll put my dome through strain, so all I know was gained, I let the flows explain. Smooth, not nerdy, popular like a Furby. You are not worthy to run in my derby. Sexy young things, they always wanna serve me. I guess I can't blame them, I hold myself firmly down to the earth. If
I went to college, my major would be flirt. The flavors I disperse attract many a skirts. So what's under yours?
We the freaks of the underground industry. Consistently knock 'em out the ballpark. All shark predator, heavy on the Hubble. Baby bearskin out back or sticky stubble. Doesn't really matter, I get at it with a buzz. Cause I'll eat cat like Alf does. Just when you thought it was safe to have a daughter, cancer came through killing everything you taught her.
I need releasing, doing something indecent. I hit the bed sheets, my head greets, lips secreting, teasing and enticing the erogenous zones. I never bother with the phone, camouflage like I'm gone. Strap the prophylactic, equip the swimsuit and due to the times. Be cautious who you give your gym to, cause you know you wanna live through the issues without a pussy penal tissue. Worrying about diseases somebody might give you.
Oh, you put it up your butt?
Yeah. No, I 2 for 1.
Bang like that. You know what I'm saying? What were you saying? 2 for 1 is supposed to get 2 dead.
Alright, got you, Jake.
I believe I'ma be a bachelor for a bit. Best of all, I got those betties betting on it. Yeah, they want it. Haven't you heard? Cops get called for the beds that disturb. Me and Jay busy double up, that's my word.
Blondes or brunettes, which do you prefer?
As on the given skins, man, I really don't care.
She only 18, waiting on a plumber, singing ages is the number. Listen, little lady, I'm not getting played if you were born in the 80s. It's not possible, so pull them panties off. I'ma teach you how to break through, bring the batteries, I push the button. Pay attention, we might both learn something. Plant seeds, trying to feed the forest. Got them groaning like they singing the chorus.
Mommy, I wanna see your punani wet like tsunamis.
Is that all you want from me when you color me constantly?
Honestly, what's wrong with me trying to freak lie in the sheets? I'm supplying the beef, a sigh of relief as I start fondling your clitoris. Little miss, it'll just be a second while I fiddle with riddle with pleasure. She bit her lip, started quivering, delivering, baby. That's Kanser's forte. Bring a couple more and we will turn it to a 4-way.
Is a sector where I roam. I'm still known to rock a microphone. South side's the zone. Not a child, I'm grown. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the vocal tone. Ayo, I'm spitting out a written while I'm sitting on a shipment equivalent to equipment that will make a battleship sink. The rattlesnakes think they could infiltrate the fortress and force us to fall off. Never my endeavors, not too clever to sever the connection. Continuously correcting, creating instead of hating, mentally masturbating. Call me the music nigga with no makeup. The moment I wake up. Melody stick up my mental.
From insane wishes comes an insane world. From the judgment comes a world condemned. For all of y'all living in this fallen world, take a listen like we were friends. Follow us as we guide you through the facts we will portray. Through revolution we can find our evolution. Say it don't stop today.
Introducing the 205-pound light brown brother. Digging y'all ball till I fall, flip like no other. Be legit with it, sick with it. Quit if it is making you queasy. It ain't easy if you wanna get with it. Get split it, forget it, cause I did it up. Hit it rough, I admit it. Run your dome like a fitted. Seriously committed, let it up, blazing them and it stays in them when you're playing them at the party. Options you weighing them, topping your mentality says, can I hang with a little firecracker? I'm a big man, bang with them. In the lot, came with them. In the spot, tangling them up in the knot. Hot, let's kill it, sizzling pie. Feeling it isn't a lie, it's just me. Feeling the slide, letting you know the flow is on sets. The niggas still ride, putting it down for real, it's hip-hop.
Hey, yo, these cats right here, they're like the creme de la creme. For those who don't speak French, I mean, you can't F with them. If we had a video, they'd be like, they got cleft with them. Get one thing straight. wait, the name is you, yeah, I'm Haitian. Freestyle flows far past fascinating, creating a new level with lyrical understanding. Demanding y'all stop, look, and listen. The east, the west, the south, north, we independent. Underneath the rib cage, vibrating the chest, pumping blood through the arteries. They don't call us the heartland just for flattery. Lyrical mastery, that's the way it has to be when you're dealing with the three. Represent I ain't team, but that's no mystery. With sick raps, fat tracks, cause only a river separates St. Paul and Maniac.
Like an arrow on a fat graffiti letter, chopping cheddar after shows. We don't do it for the freebie. Can't eat seaweed, and I don't live by the ocean. I said, man, I'm making music cause I'm trying to reach you. All I need is enough to buy a slice of pizza. I fight for Issa, God got me on the long run. The whole wristwatch, disc jocks, keep the song spun. Run the track back, Zach, make the words wobble. Flexible. Hey girl, I'm hella head roll. You smart, got a glow. Really attractive. My name is Zach and I'm sexually active. But most times I'll keep a dry dillo. It really just depends on the partner of the pillow.
All of a sudden I'm a father now, the pot is getting hotter. To push a product and be a role model. Plus in the thought of breaking while laying late and really isn't making a change. I'm point like John Melville but mellow when taking aim. Cause the sniper topics hit home about life in this metropolis. Fighting for a profit while searching for some higher consciousness. As my pen is my witness and my friends defend the business. These venomous bitches switches or pretend that they with us. Please, your masquerades paper thin. See, disaster pays the state you're in. We bask in the race away from sin. And you causing a stink like asses breaking wind.
Down like a fight, dip it in.
No stopping, no stopping, no stopping. Say what, y'all? No stopping, no stopping, no stopping, no stopping, no stopping.
It don't stop today, man. It don't stop today. It don't stop today, man. It don't stop today. It don't stop today, man. It don't stop today. It don't stop today, man. It don't stop today. Not today. We've been together forever, been together forever, been together. Not old enough to bring it back to 85, 14, at 96, outside, throwing house parties that was off the chain. To bring that back, that's why we came. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. 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 We've been together forever. Microphone rocking. Back when Rap City used to be worth watching. Talking 9-nickel rhyme with you ciphers sounding.
Kids kill kegs, cut glass and still clown. I feel like 17 again with the same team of friends rhyming for over 10 years with this pen. Conquered issues, dismissed crews at parties with sip brews.
For all my people's feeling lost.
That's the reason I spit clues.
Before the underground was mainstream and life was but a daydream. When cardboard boxes became the thing for the break. King's Grandmaster had a message and this message never left. This kid eventually only influenced how Mesh lived.
Not old enough to bring it back to 85, 14, 96, outside, throwing house parties that was off the chain. And to bring that back, that's why we came. You may ask yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may ask yourself, this is not my beautiful car.
Found in the middle of South Minneapolis, DJ Jen used to call us
the fabulous fabulous.
You moved the shots, Mitch got the 4-track working. Erik was in 8th grade and I was still a virgin.
I can't lie, I'm not old enough to take it back to 85, but I'm old enough to know hip-hop's always been in my life. Came to this country at an early age, around the time Shell-Toes Adidas was the latest craze.
Wasn't about the funds and it's not about the drugs. Wasn't about the guns, nothing to do with these thugs. The way we vibe was 85, bring it on the block when Run DMC brought the...
Not old enough to bring it back to 85, 14 Ave 96 outside, throwing house parties that was off the chain. And to bring that back, that's why we came.
House hella dirty in the Phillip blocks. Walked up the bathroom, black the bottom of your socks. Got freshman girls drunk, doing the dishes. I ain't no hunk, but I ain't no punk.
Every day it went lounging and staying content. The weight of it was throwing house parties and paying rent. Day and night, this way of life was everybody's ray of light. Conveyed through this mic, the seance is staying tight.
This goes out to the Micronauts, abstract, urban at full circle, labyrinth, A&T, Kanser troop. No doubt, we making hits. 14 and 25th, that's where we started this shit. Not old enough to bring it back to 85, 14 Ave 96 outside, throwing house parties that was off the chain. To bring that back, that's why we came.
About to graduate, Fuji's in the stereo. Broke to the bottom of the bucket, new tribe, I had to dub it. 40 ounce, not soberly. Love to every girl who bought me groceries.
Before E-pills and outside raves, we were B-boys, this is why we came. There was a movement called hip-hop going down in the Twin Towns. In the early 90s, yeah, I was around.
Since then, married, divorced, and I'm wearing the scars. But I'm staring at stars, riding this chariot horse. Of course, barely indoors, but still carry the torch. There upon my porch, find me buried in thought.
And you may ask yourself, when you're watching your television, this is not my hip-hop. And you may ask yourself, I don't have no bling bling.
Hey, 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 hey! Thank you, all you Pastabarians. Thank you very much. It is
Check it out, y'all. Checking out Twin Cities. Rumors, to the man I see they hide those same cancer kids dying in the statement. How they say look out for the new album coming this fall. Hot, it's so high, elevated figure, consciousness.
From Nowhereville.
Big and hot and her last one.
Gather around in the circle of unity.
Witches, look out for bitch, you bring it. Got a lot of bass. Hottest MCs around Twin Cities. Blow out your speakers.
The girls they love me.
The girls they love me. The girls they love me.
To the girls in the crowd with the future in the eyes, to the cats in the back that keep recruiting the vibe. Because the moves that we prescribe are utilized to use around. Don't choose a mind to soothe your mind and giving you the food to shine. So here's the smorgasbord and water for you to wash down the substance. The difference in this deliverance, we showing you what others ain't above us. There is nothing that I would consider sacred. This pitiful pavement enables me to live in patience. Pivotal plate shift, slow motion stand still. Eagles endowment found it making mountains out of the anthill. Went from pencil fighting to nights of extensive writing. Observation from my station in a sense of what insight brings. Life sings that tune in tune to those who do not listen. Consume in my position in the mood and how it's lifted. Maybe it's for the moon or for the baby in the moon, but the lazy noons make me appreciate the way we do.
It's the girls in the crowd. It's the 2 shots I took before we got on stage. The last page in the book that I was reading when Mesh picked me up for the gig. It's the whatchamacallit in the thingamajig. It's the last time I seen her, last time we spoke. The line of coke that got her bold enough to speak to me. It's the walk around the lake, the party last Thursday. By the second song, I always feel thirsty. It's the cats mean mugging, the pool player tables, the thin smoke mist, little guest list. Leah +1, underage Chelsea. It's why I write rhymes to mentally stay healthy. It's the girls in the crowd, my friends up front. Bro at the show, so throw your hands up. Compliments off stage, pocket full of props, but I didn't get the girl and the love was lost. Sold a few CDs, $10 a pop. Didn't get the girl, love was lost. It's the ride home, the rest I need. The money we made, another mouth to feed.
Makes me write what I write. If it ain't tight, you know I'ma feel it that night. If the girl girls in the crowd. That makes a brown brother blush. Talking about, I like the way you say that stuff. The girls in the crowd who likes them B-boys with battle raps that attack and then destroy. The girls in the crowd that makes you forget your flows and end up freestyling the whole show. The girls in the crowd, just another metaphor to tell all y'all what I'm doing this for. If the girls in the crowd, a new hip-hop slang. Give me a 3+4 and maybe we can hang. If the girls in the crowd, that makes me say throw your hands up in the air like you just don't care. It's the girls in the crowd, from the front to the middle to the back. Kanser, feel the love on the track.
Nobody understands them, and I write it for the
fight,
and I write it for the
pain,
and I write it for the
struggle,
and I slip it in subtle between a lot of big words, rhymes, and riddles. Write it for that dude who worked all week to put the vittles on the plates of his 2 kids and they drunk mama. Years back, man, she was his angel. Now he drags her out of bars, wishing he believed her, but he loves her so much, see, he would die before he leaves her. And I write it for that little kid at the top of the stairs. Dad is screaming on mom and his little heart tears. Now he's 17 and he's still walking with the demon. 3rd hour art class, he can still hear the screaming. And I write it for the little girl sniffing speed through $1 bill off a glass table, unable to stop because the shadows come back when the artificial high drops. I write it for the underdog, underrated. Write it for every girl who's been raped or violated. And I'm still writing it for her, but she can't hear me. Clearly was the vision given to me, but soon we cease to speak and sleep upset, and it clouds up the vision like a Saturn sunset. I said it clouded up my colors like watching the sunset from Saturn. Heartbroke or love high, doves will cry the same song when you play that old Prince record.
Maybe I'm just like my
I wrote it for her,
she's never
and I wrote it alone. And just like my life, it kind of wrote itself. Call it love, call it fate, call it what you would. You hate me, homeboy, then you never understood. Southside survivor, don't claim it cause it's catchy. Keep my click close, no coast, and stay ready.
Magnetic force is the source, is the origin. When dawn came, people's grills were broken like porcelain. Y'all need a sorceress, not no plastic surgeon. Yeah, that's mad disturbing, like finding out your dad's a virgin.
Purge and cleanse, words can flame into shreds. Surge and bend and send the weirding ways to heads. Spit flows on desert planet and sand saturates. Wind chaps my face as I enhance my fate.
Pen and packs the page, vivid imagery is displayed. Ink of the paper, the pavement and demonstration is made. Man, we metal and metaphor, set it up to never snow. Forever rocking with lockers like knocking upon heaven's door.
Parade tongues of war, cleverly raw, building pride, commanding crowd roar. With heavenly rhyme, rising tide board, charging paper later. Haters wait for the ride. After the ratings ring in, we win with landslides.
Sometimes I feel like I'm down to my last wire. My desire turns sour, energy drained without power. Where's the fire? It got put out without a shower. Just pessimistic thoughts of not being acquired.
Supposed to go
somewhere. How many bars? This is the part of the song where the hook's supposed to go. When it goes to show if you got what it takes and you know the role.
If it hasn't been said, it hasn't been bled. So feed who needs to be fed and lead heads instead.
UMC out the troop. Lock key clicks, house parties, head spin, troop sacks and chicks. I got it all on the resume. Stay still, mesh one will drive the getaway. Lay chill.
Wait till my paths cross with that Sasquatch. You sold me this brown weed that gave me the bag off. Then I had a standoff with Gandalf near Randolph, who hit me with the plasma bolt, so my show got canceled.
Dismantled the mic like I had the schematics memorized. Clavicles might shatter after my matter gets energized. Muzzle and chain, cover the fang, never the brain. Run for the plains while you nuzzle and cuddle with shame.
And the rebuttal, your brain shallow like puddles and rain. Front on the game, I love those that came to muzzle the slang. Man, this industry symphony simply seems cutthroat as cane, but it's subtle as shame to waiting for this funnel to drain.
Sustaining as the rain or the sugar cane of pandas. Random shift anthems hit harder than your band does. Mind fuzz, throw your headlong inside like Tron. Shift the second beam, fight rhymes, live and die strong.
Once again, it's the all natural, like girls without silicone. No matter how many metamorphoses you go, you still a clone. How many opposites from grand stages you get on for acting like your ass is off the hook like a cell phone.
This the part of the song where the hook's supposed to go. When it goes to show if you got what it takes and you know the role.
If it hasn't been said, it hasn't been bled. So feed who needs to be fed and lead heads instead.
This the part of the song where the hook's supposed to go. When it goes to show if you got what it takes and you know the role.
If it hasn't been said, it hasn't been bled. So feed who needs to be fed and lead heads instead.
Yeah, Painter Pork. Dunkin' on D. Drop my first tab of acid with 3SB. Outdoor rave. Pretty colors. Must not sleep. Must warn others.
Numbers and letters glow. Sticks and kids forever. As far as the eye can see, open sky and perfect weather. We stumbled upon this bag of something white and granular. So we poured out this shit as thick as my arm in diameter.
Amateur banter plans disaster. Master the capture. Rapture. Dance with pen. Caster of plasma waves. A battle made shall engage magic ways. So don't parade past the stage.
For all you carbon-based life forms a six-man mic swarm. Will write the songs that right the wrong until the night is gone. The tightest born of intellects to ever dwell inside the section. And we fell into that loophole where intelligence is respected.
This collector's mission plan to make only your next give. Rex, nectar-driven beast to put it in perspective. Eyes climbing, nose in line with rhyme, shining turds, blinding nerds, whining, finding live lines harder than a diamond.
Don't make me go there, my style is so rare. We've been with no hair. I'll still be spinning the flows out to make a ghost scare. To make a post swear, or make a whole wear. Clothes as my lumina drop by honking. No doubt I'll be the chauffeur. In a lot.